Hey guys, it is Marianne from Thrive, and today's video is about one of the biggest bugbears that people have with Word, and that's working with images. Now, images are important to help support the text and information that you have in your document, so you're going to have to work with them at some point. When you're working with them in Word, there are a couple of things you need to know. So, an image will effectively slow down the document because it needs to load every time. It's like building a scrapbook. So every time you put an image in, you're gluing the image in, you're pasting it onto the page. And what happens is that over time, like an actual scrapbook, it becomes thicker and heavier as a result. The more images you put in, the heavier your scrapbook is. Now, if you were doing this in a real scrapbook and actually cutting and pasting them, what you tend to do is cut your image down to the bit that you need to stick in. And you do the same with Word, and that's where we crop and compress our images. So cropping means that if you change the size or you want to just focus on a certain part, we can do that and actually remove the dead wood or the useless extra stuff in the image so that we're not using extra space in terms of the file and the amount of space it takes on the page. The other thing that we can do is compress, and that flattens it out. So rather than it being like a thick piece of card, it becomes like a thinner piece of paper. So compressing our images is one of the best ways that you can help reduce the total file size, help it to load quickly, and avoid some of the other issues you might have with people not being able to access your document. To do that, once you've put an image into your document, from the picture format toolbar that will actually appear when you click on your image, there's an option over here at the top, which is to compress. So it's in the adjust section, and it's this little one here which has the little corners pointing in. When we compress an image, you can do it for an individual image or the whole document. It'll do every image that you have. You can choose what kind of level of resolution. You can see we're starting at a default, and the PPI or pixels per inch increases. The higher up here we are, the more pixels per inch we use, the larger the file size is. So you can choose which one is going to suit your specific needs, click OK, save your document, and check in the Finder to see if the file size has changed enough to make it easy for you to share or to work with in a more consistent way.